Hi everyone. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Coming on really quick. Just to send out some random thoughts, advice, that kind of stuff. Okay. I don't even know where to start with all of the thoughts and the downloads and information I've been getting from my guides, but it's okay to not be okay with everything that's going on, regardless of any political views, personal views. There's so much division, fighting, going on, and it's okay not to be okay with it. I'm not okay with it, but I'm really not okay with somebody trying to push their views on me, and I have been triggered a lot by those trying to force their views on me when, for the most part, if you don't agree with what I say or suggest, I'm usually okay with it, and I feel like I usually handle it pretty well. And I might hang up the phone or stop texting and think to myself oh, that's going to be a hard lesson for them, right? But I don't throw it in their face. And then when I turn out to be right, I never say, ha ha, I told you so. You know, I would never wish illness on people. I would never, what are some of the things? Like, some of the people who are being mean over certain things, are actually wishing harm onto others who don't agree or don't want to get certain things. They might not want to get the jab, so people are wishing illness on them. Or wish, you should be fired and blah, blah, blah. Well, that's just, in general, that's just not a good human response to anything, regardless. And history can repeat itself if we're not careful. And it's okay to not be okay with stuff. And it's okay to stand in your sovereignty. It's okay to stand in your beliefs. I have not backed down, and I might sound like a bitch. I might come across as a bitch, and I'm okay with that because I'm standing in my sovereignty and who I am. And when my kid comes and asks me to help and fight for his rights, I'm going to help him fight for his rights, and I'm going to stand up for him, which I was doing anyways. But it gives me more momentum because I'm like, oh my gosh, I knew it was affecting you, but I didn't know to what level. I knew it wasn't right. And I didn't know, how to approach it with my child, but it's okay to be you. It's okay. And then it's okay if you're not on the side of somebody else. I really don't care if you're on my side, but as long as you wish me love, light, and happiness, that's all that matters, because that's what I give out, right? And that's what we all should be doing for each other. We shouldn't be, I shouldn't have 50 responses or private messages from people trying to tell me how horrible I am because of my viewpoints. I'm sorry. I get downloads from Divine, which that's a whole other thing for some people, but God is on my side. God, source, angels, the heavens, they are on my side. They have my back, okay? I have no problem knowing that. I stand in who I am. But it's also okay if you're standing in who you are and you're not okay with what's going on. We have to take a stance at some point, regardless of whatever side of whatever you're on. And as light workers, we're going to have resistance. We're going to have people calling us names. A lot of the stuff I've been experiencing and hate, but all we can do is stand true. Do not waver. Stand true to who you are and your beliefs and trudge on and have that courage to be strong and be who you are. Because when you're halfway down the road and you're still standing in your sovereignty, you're still standing in your truth and what you know is truth, and they start questioning or maybe seeing pieces of the puzzle they didn't before, some of the lies, manipulations, and they're like, Barb is still on the same path. She's halfway through and she's still who she was at the beginning of the path. Oh my God. How is she doing that? Maybe I should pay a little more attention to what she's saying and doing, right? Maybe I should kind of take her advice. So just stay true, stand strong, and have faith, but we have to keep our light. We have to hold strong in our sovereignty for the collective. We have to. There is a lot of fear going around, and I always say don't fall for the fear, because when you fall for fear, you're feeding the negative, the evil, right? But you also have to be very aware of what they're up to, because what does Jennifer say? They're always, 10 steps ahead of us, right? Because they have a plan for everything. Because they have scenarios set out in case one doesn't work. So what? One thing didn't work, and now look at, there's a bunch of other little things coming out. Oh, this gonna hurt you, this gonna hurt you, this gonna hurt you. Well, because the first one didn't work, so now they got to try something else, right? So they already have scenarios set out. So we just have to stand strong, don't fall for the fear, but pay attention to the game plan. Pay attention to the deceitfulness. Pay attention to those running things, because if you actually listen, pay attention, you'll catch them slipping up. They will slip up. Most recently, someone who I think is very evil was talking and pretty much said, oh, you got to get the, I'm trying to word it to where it doesn't get bleeped out of here, or I don't, instead of saying, oh, you got to get the jab, they were like, oh, well, you got to get the full on disease. And what? She's just say what I think she said. They slip up. So just pay attention. Their truths, their evils will come out. You see somebody doing this, those are all signs of a satanic cult. So keep your eyes open. Keep focused, right? Pay attention. Stay true. Stand strong. Stand in your sovereignty. And it is okay if you break down. I have. It's okay. I sometimes fall for, what is society going to happen? What if what's happening in these other countries happens here? Have you paid attention to Australia, Canada, Israel? If you haven't, go look all three of them up. What is happening in other countries will eventually be what, if they can get away with it, is eventually what they'll try to bring here. So just pay attention. Keep your ears open. And just stand in your love and light. I'm here for you, whatever you need, whenever you need, even if I'm busy doing a side job or Reiki or whatever, I am always here. So if you message me and I don't get back to you right away, it's just because I'm either doing something with my kids, I might be doing a Reiki, I might be doing a side job, doing the hustle, but I will get back to you, and I do care. I do honestly care about every single person, and not just the ones that follow me, who are on my Patreon page, who are on my Facebook page, Instagram. I do care about everyone as a whole. I want the whole human race to be in love and light. And I know that's a stretch, and it's so hard of a concept to conceive, but that would be my ultimate goal, is for our world to live in harmony, helping each other. No more murder, no more starving, just no more abuse at all. Love and light, 100%. So I'll just leave you with that. So I love you. I honor you, respect you. I send you love, thanks, and gratitude. And I hope you have an amazing, amazing week. I love you, and namaste.